Hey guys. As a matter of fact, it's squirrel. It's 70 degrees here. It's beautiful out today, actually. So I'm also dual streaming on Kick. So I'm heading over there now, or at least open it up so I can see you guys. So it seems that Jonesin really wants. Well, it seems like Jonesin really wants my attention. Um, And I guess I should be expecting a 6 CPS call thanks to Jonesin and all the phony lowlifes over there, which doesn't matter. My kids are aged out. But yeah. So Jonesin's comment section, I only saw a piece of it, but we're going to go to it right now and see everyone telling to call CPS. Until someone says her daughter is in college now, I would not call CPS. So someone else says, this is what I saw. Exactly, Yarn. Who is Jones? Exactly. But then someone else says, why are they putting this out like it's brand new? Okay, so here we go. Imperfectly perfect. Of course they have. Because they have no content. Look at them. That was the point of my cover. Look at them. Look at me and Molly and look at Jonesin, Queen Bee. I mean, come on now. Like, really? Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the girl is straight up low life. That just a straight up low life ghetto. But the sad part is, I think they do have young kids. So they might want a second think about CPS. Like, they really might want a second think about CPS. Especially since they actually have young kids. But since they're putting this out there like it's new, I'm going to explain this for the 110th time just because they're putting it out like it's brand new. But first, I want to go to our comment section. Hello to everybody over on Kick. Let me go ahead and explain this. Let me go over to her. Can someone in Discord give me a link of that video that you got those comments from? I don't even know what her channel is, for real. Nope, Yarn, no threats. I'm just saying that they're the ones with young kids. They really shouldn't be putting out something they know nothing about. Oh, you did send it on Facebook? All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, now I'm on the wrong account. It's hard having so many Facebook profiles. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, Jonesin, you're a low life loser. All right. So the first one is these are the comments. Let me share them so you guys can see. Okay. Perplexed is live, threatening to call CPS on you. It's in the beginning of her live. Did I threaten to call CPS on her? Please let me know. Because I don't think I ever called CPS on. I don't think I threatened to call CPS on her in the last 5 minutes. She's going live, said you call CPS, you got her triggered or something. Okay. Adrian, ma'am, what is your mission exactly other than to rile up the peanut gallery with misinformation? If anything, it makes you look like an idiot. Thank you, Adrian. Capone says, imagine if our comment section encouraged CPS on Queen Bee, we would never hear the end of it. Amen. So then Capone says, "Oh, look, your comment section is encouraging real life false CPS calls. Guess you're no better than Molly, Betty, or Dolly." So someone else says, "Oh, wow, this seems so normal for her, and that alone is concerning. Before anyone moves into your home or even visit, you, if you have questions about them, wait and don't allow them into your child's life. My mom started dating about a half a year after my dad passed away when I was at like 6. She was too trusting, and lucky for me, they only brought cockroaches. The feeling a kid gets when they don't feel secure in their own home is sad. Use extreme caution with your precious babies." What? Okay. Someone else. "That is so effed up. Look who even thinks like that." Next one. "What in the actual fuck is wrong with her? How is her 4-year-old flirty? Laura needs mental help and someone needs to call CPS. This made me physically ill." Why would I feel sorry for Queen Bee when there's these losers that's encouraging real life over BS? No good mom would ever do that. She is an asshat. I wouldn't bring strange men in my home around my kid anyway. If you have to question a guy, he shouldn't be there. She is a moron, and I feel for her kids. This is gross. No mother would do that. I'm a single mom. I never let anyone ever watch my child except family, no boyfriends who were ever alone with my kid, let alone in a shower. She is a pig. A toddler isn't flirty. She's a moron. Oh my God, this woman is sick in the head. Why in the ever? So on and so on and so on. Then we got this bitch needs to be locked up. Where are we? Call CPS now. Here's a good one. Call CPS now. Maybe Laura has a jealousy issue with all women, including her own daughter. This goes on and on and on. Okay. What the fuck, Laura? Laura can take a seat, period. She still stays sitting with her mouth shut. Nothing says I've never done anything to provoke CPS looking into me more than admitting on video that you used your 4-year-old daughter, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, Yarn. No, the cutie story. On and on and on and on. Yeah, shower. Why even after a year would you even have a man give your daughter a bath? One, it wasn't a bath. This is sick. She's disgusting. This goes on and on and on and on. All right? Yeah, it on and on and on and on. One, let me explain this for the 1900th time. Okay? Yeah, this is constant CPS. Constant CPS. Okay, Captain Napton, let's read hers. She didn't set it up and use her daughter as bait. If you listen to it again, it was an afterthought. Her afterthought was disturbing and fucking weird to say all of this on a live stream is gross, but she didn't set this up and use her as bait. And to call a little girl flirty is weird as fuck. No, it's not. Little girls can be flirty. Little girls can give people the wrong impression. So no, it's not out of the norm to say a little girl is flirty. Because a child can't tempt a normal person into being a predator. That's not the way that works. And you are 100% right, Captain. But we're also going back, and we're not going back to whatchamacallit. Yesterday, we're going back 16 years ago. 16 years ago. Things were a little different. You think a little differently when you're a brand new mom. Just saying. You don't have the wisdom that you have now. You have the wisdom that you had, as a brand new mom. Just saying. I've known this for a couple of years when Negs outed her. Now y'all know why I have no respect for the woman. I've never even seen that person in my entire life. She has a history of drug abuse. Martha White Sharkey. Holy shit. Martha White Sharkey. She has a history of drug abuse, Adderall, Coke. I've wondered if that was part of it. Laura has admitted drug use, just for the record. Marsha White Sharkey, aren't you dying somewhere? Like, seriously, aren't you dying? This app is becoming a complete trash can with people like you taking conversations totally out of content and harassing other creators. For goodness sake, you create content that does not hurt others, or are you full of self-hatred that you have to make others look and feel bad? Bless your hearts. Thank you, sissy. Yeah, 16 years ago is their content. You are correct. I'm sorry, but CPS should be given this clip. All these tragedy pimps like calling CPS or fake made up BS while doing some shit like this. This is crossing dangerous and sick situation. As a parent, you want to protect your children from things. Exactly. You want to protect your parents. You want to protect your kids. As the mom of 3 daughters, let me say I'm horrified. For her to do that to a 3 or 4-year-old daughter tells me everything. I also found a clip on Gina's live tonight. 2 funny ones. Gina was rejected by Dolly. Jill admits, yeah, that's something totally different. Okay, so these are the comments. Now, it was 16 years ago. 16 years ago. But they think it's something new. But look, it's the most video. It's the most views that Joneson has ever had on a video. So that's why she's doing it. But again, CPS comes here for something that was done 16 years ago. You might want to think twice. You really might want to think twice. Just saying. Especially with mugshots like I've seen. Yeah, you'd probably want to think twice. So let me say this too. My people who've been here for a long time, you're not going to hear anything that you haven't heard a million times before. But since she wants to put this out there with a bunch of new people thinking that it's going to hurt me, that it's going to, oh my God, Laura's so horrible, let's call CPS. Let me tell you the story for the 110th time. Okay. The movie Cuties came out. This is where all of this stemmed from. The movie Cuties came out. And part of the thing about Cuties was that they were flirty. That one of the reasons why it was so, yeah, the kid is 18 now, correct. 18 and a half, technically. Ready to graduate high school and going to college. Going to college in the fall. So yes, the kid is now 18. And the guy is now dead. That's the other kicker. The man in the story is now dead. She's in college and the guy is dead. Why are they putting this out? I have no idea. So, the movie Cuties came out, and some of the not reviews, a lot of the stuff in Cuties was that these girls were flirty. They didn't like that people were sexualizing girls, that little girls can be flirty, blah, 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 blah. No, Brittany, I want to. So that was where the flirty part came from. We were talking about the movie Cuties. So I was saying that, Sage was like that. Yes, Yarn, it's Dayton's dad. 18 years ago or 17 years ago, 16 years ago, whatever. That's for she can Molly can stream me all day. 16 years ago, somebody, all right, now I'm lost. I totally lost my train of thought. 16 years ago, I move in, I meet this guy, seems to be everything I'm looking for in my life. Wonderful man. Was he perfect? No, he wasn't perfect, but he was absolutely an amazing guy at that time. Love of my life. He got in trouble. He was on parole, but he got in trouble. We had to leave Wisconsin. He told me, come with me to Iowa. And I said, I don't know if I want to go to Iowa. He said, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Okay. I have 2 young kids. I'm confused. I'm like, Mom, what should I do? She's like, go. Okay. I didn't know this man that long, but I had to make a split decision. And, he was wonderful to my kids. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. Now, mind you, I had never, and I'm giving you guys the whole story. I had never lived with a guy before. Like, I was a single mom at that point because me and the twins' father were not together. So this was like my first time being a family. This was, oh my God, my kids are going to get the father that they always deserved. This is going to be wonderful. So after, moving in with him, like I said, I don't even remember what the occasion was, but after moving in with him, it's one of those things. I'm a new mom. Can I trust this man? Like, he's not their father. You hear all these scary stories about stepfathers and stepfathers that rape their, daughters or sons. And so now I'm getting paranoia sets in. And this is in the back of my mind. Like, well, how do you know? How do you know if you could leave your daughter alone with someone? All these things go through your head. Okay, time goes on. We were living together probably, I don't know, a month or two, maybe 2 months. I really don't remember how long, but it wasn't a long time at all. We were going somewhere. To this day, I still don't remember exactly where we were going, but we had to be out of the house. Brad comes home from work. I'm in the middle of getting the kids ready. I had to have the kids ready by 7 o'clock, let's say. I don't know if that's right, but I'm just saying, like, I had to have them ready at a certain time. We had to be somewhere. Don't remember what it was. But at the last second, I'm about to give the kids a shower or something. And Phoenix or Sade, one of them had a blow up and got poop everywhere. And we had to be out the door in like 15 minutes. And I was already in the bathroom. And Brad said, hey, why don't you just let me take her? I'll bring her in a shower with me. We'll be ready on time and you could clean him up. And I said, okay, fine. And my thought was, well, I guess now's the time I'm going to know if anything is, anything's going to happen. Now's the time. So I said, well, I guess I can see if he's going to get turned on by my daughter. I'm in the bathroom. And thankfully, nothing. And we were on time. I cleaned him up, watched, them in a shower, cleaned him up, done. And I was very relieved. I was relieved that, thank you. I made a right choice and he's not going to do anything to my daughter and he doesn't get turned on by little girls. And this is a good thing. I did a good thing. That's what that was. There was nothing shady about it. There's nothing cynical about it. There was no setup. There was nothing. But these people only take a small little clip and they don't see the entire thing. They don't see the entire picture. They only got that small little clip that makes it sound like, oh my God, it's the worst thing in the world, which it totally was not. Now, if you take this one step further, I 100% stand by what I did. I do not believe that someone can come on and be your stepdad and you never could leave them alone. Should I never be left alone with a little boy? What the hell is the difference? Please tell me what the difference is. Should someone never, if I get remarried and I have a little boy, should I not be able to give that little boy a bath? Come on now. Like, seriously, come on now. I'm sorry, I don't think like that. This is a stepdad. This is a stepdad. And I would want to know if my stepdad is looking at, before I got married to this man, if they're going to do anything to my innocent little girl. And I'm sorry that other people don't think like that. Maybe that's why they were molested. Maybe that's why their stepdad could never be alone with them. That's the mentality I see. Exactly, Brittany. Parenting doesn't come with a handbook. As mothers, we do the best we think is in the best interest of our children. This is horrible and is being twisted into something sinister. Exactly, Brittany. Exactly. Where are their kids today? Because my daughter grew up beautifully. My daughter grew up in a very loving home, doesn't do drugs. Even when me and Brad fell apart, she's still a wonderful child. I'm doing something right. I'm not, never lost custody of my kids. I'm not on drugs. I'm not some lowlife who, has to sit on the internet talking crap about people. No, sorry. That's you. You're a bully. You were probably molested as a child. You probably were the exact epitome of what you're trying to portray me as. You are disgusting. Bye bye. Bonnie, that's exactly right. I would do the exact same thing today. Exact same. The only difference is I don't know. I don't know what the difference is, but I have no shame in what I did at all whatsoever. Whatsoever. Because when you put the whole story together, it makes sense. It is absolutely ridiculous that everyone